They might not look like much, but these tiny circuits made here in Guildford help to play a big part in all of this. China's space program, rapidly becoming more advanced. Surrey Satellites is one of 50 UK companies collaborating with China on science projects.
It goes right way back to about 1993. They set a plan over the next 15 years to develop it, and goodness how they really have succeeded. This particular model is what we call a structure model.
Here they make Earth observation satellites to be used by the Chinese.
We hope that when these 3 satellites are launched next year, that they will be as successful as the previous ones, so we can continue, perhaps add more satellites into the constellation and increase the service.
You might not think that Britain has a space programme, but actually it's worth more than £9 billion to our economy. And the hope is that by 2030, that number will sit at around £40 billion. Helped along by companies such as Surrey Satellites, collaborating with China and creating more jobs in science and technology.
And for the world's fastest growing economy, innovation plays a huge part. For the UK, working together could bring big benefits.
There's no problem in the world today that can be solved by one group of scientists working within one culture. China has a very large space program. We're growing our space program. We're going to look at ways in which we can participate, perhaps with British experiments on Chinese missions.
Across the south, there are several companies linking up with China on different science projects.
Here at Harwell, we've been involved with the Chinese and their space program now for 40 years, aiding the ability of Chinese scientists and British scientists to get together and share their knowledge of space program, their knowledge of astronomy, and to do the same for companies as well.
It's too soon to tell what the overall economic benefits will be, but for Martin, his eyes are set on some big targets.
They will go to the moon before long. They will launch their first probes to Mars. We'll hopefully have some science collaborations on instruments, perhaps, when the time comes.
All of this giving potential for new technology and jobs in the south. Sarah Cruddas, BBC South Today in Guildford.